Playing vanilla Minecraft while drunk. Like, can't remember. I know you're not supposed to open them because they'll tarnish, but I can't remember because I'm so plastered. I might have opened one, but I can't remember. I doubt it though, because it's like they'll tarnish if you do.
This is one of the things that my brother got was like the regular Pokemon card game
Yeah.
they had for like a time in a fruit by the foot thing. Like you had a chance to get some rare cards and stuff like that from it, and a lot of times it'd just be like a regular one. But the special card that they were offering was um, a 24 karat gold leaf bordered Meowth card,
Huh.
and my brother actually got that
Wow.
because how we did it like back then was like every time we go to store and we would get something, it would go between us like, all right, it's your turn. If the card inside you get it,
Because your parents would buy it.
yeah.
Cool, cool.
But like and this one time it's like Alex gets it and it's like
Lucky.
but luckily since he grew up and stuff, I now inherited all his cards and stuff, so now I have
My
it.
gold.
Yeah.
Precious gold. No, that's a potato. I I have 7 potatoes. And they're all mine. They're delicious. You just wish you had these potatoes. Wow, these potatoes got nerfed since last I played.
Well, they're not cooked.
Oh. That might explain it ever so slightly. I killed the light source, by the way.
Do you need more torches?
Dude, this is the only torch I got.
All right, here.
I think that was the one I killed. Wow. I got a lot
Mm-hmm.
of Dude, you've been holding out on me. If you hold out on me again, I'll pickaxe your brain for all the knowledge you may or may not have in there. And then we'll see who's a smart one. Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. You handsome devil, you.
Do you remember
Mm.
those talking watches from the 90s and early
Not
2000s?
not really.
They were these wristwatches. They were like for kids, and they had like the big like watch face thing, and it was completely electronical,
Uh-huh.
and it was they were geared towards kids, and they'd you hit a button or time off at a certain point, and it would tell you the time.
Kinda remember that.
Like it would
I just
actually
know.
say it,
Yeah, I just
and
remember
then
I
they
did
came
not
out of
have
like,
one.
yeah,
Just
I
because they were
had one.
annoying. I don't blame my parents, because that just sounds annoying. Like, the time is now 11:30. Like, why do you have to say that out loud?
I got one because, or I got one for like Christmas one year, and it was a Pokemon one.
Oh, I feel bad for your parents. Because I'm sorry, they just sound annoying. Like, the time is now 12 o'clock. Like, yeah, I knew that, thanks. The time is now 1 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. Time is now 2 a.m. I'm still sleeping. All this.
But I remember one thing from like Burger King that I would get like one of those like special things you have to buy like separately. My parents would never do that anything like that. It's like, it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some food.
Yeah, I can agree totally with that. Even if not back then, I totally agree now. And even if I would have thrown a temper tantrum, it's like, oh my gosh, why would I throw a temper tantrum over that piece of crap?
I do it now because I collect a bunch of shit.
Even then, like, if you had the full set and it was worth money, maybe. But back then, it's like, I want that Power Ranger toy. It's like, no one gives a crap.
I don't care if they're worth money or anything. Right now, I just want like the stuff. I mean, I have a lot of
Bah.
stuff.
I only care if it's worth it, the investment, because you can turn a profit. Dude, I remember this one time. This elderly woman came up to me and my brother. We were in our pre-teens, and she comes up to us as we're looking at all these Power Ranger toys, the original Power Rangers,
I
and she's like, "Excuse me, but could you tell me what my grandson would like? He likes these things too." And we're just like, I don't know if we can be much help. She's like, "Oh, just give me your opinion." Like, well, we just go with our favorite color. Like, he likes blue and I like red. And it's like, okay, well, he likes green, so I'll get him green. Or whatever color it was. It's like, okay, that should work. I haven't seen her since, but I really hope we told her the right thing. 'Cause it's like, I like the blue one, even though he was a nerd. And looking back at it, I don't like him at all. Because he was just a nerd. Like, oh no, I got a B. Like, who cares? At least it's not a D. My brother liked the red one because he was red. Not because he was the leader or whatever.
we kind of had a different thing going on. I kind of liked them for like the characters and stuff like that.
No, we
But
were simple-minded back then.
yeah.
Like a true American.
Anyway, I remember going to like the only one of those like you have to buy without or you can buy separately was like you remember the Lost World?
Lost World, Jurassic Park. Yeah.
They had at Burger King. They had a bunch of watches that you could get,
I believe that.
and they had this cool like raptor eye one, and I'm like, oh, I so want that, and it's like, oh, mom, can I have it? It's like, no, can I have it? No, no.
No, I need to pay for groceries.
And then finally, it's like
Oh,
we
God,
had
I
a
know
bit of.
that feeling.
It's like, all right, you be good for like this trip. We'll get you one. It's like,
Cool.
all right, and behaved myself and everything, and finally, all right, here we go. Go over and get one. It's like, all right, we will take one. It's like, all right, here. And it's like one that has like a Stegosaurus on. I'm like, oh, well, it's still one of the things I want. So it's good like that. And then my brother sometime later gets one, and it's like the raptor eye one. I'm like, son of a bitch.
uh, but looking back at it, it's just like, because you know how funds are and stuff. You're just like, looking back at it, it's like, well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Because looking back at it, it's like, well, they had to pay these things called taxes. It's like, really? Really? 'Cause back in the day, you're like, oh, why won't mom buy me these things? Doesn't she or he love me? It's like, well, back then you don't understand the concept of work and taxes and payroll and whatnot. It's just like, but now that you do, it's just like, my God, so much crap they had to do. If only I understood. But back then it's like, I want it now! Give it to me! I demand it because I'm a good boy! Or girl. I don't know what I am.
I remember they had used to bribe me to go like dentist and stuff.
To what?
To the dentist.
Oh, not
And,
me. It was
like-
just like, okay, it's time for this. I'm like, okay.
Well, like basic checkups, they didn't. But like stuff like, oh, you got a cavity or something. Like, all right, if you go in and get this filled in, you can go over and we'll go over to Toys R Us and you can pick some out. It's like, all right, and finally gets through it and stuff. And get a toy. You go, hey, there's no Power Rangers for yeah.
No, it was kind of the opposite for us because the dentist was a bit of a drive, so it's just like, you got a cavity. That's what you get for not brushing your teeth. But my mother used to make bears for a living, and the one place she would make, I want to say make bears for, but one of the places where she would make bears and even have like bear making tutorials at. If my brother and I behaved, we could go to Toys R Us because it was fairly down the road, or at least nearby. And it was so easy to behave because like, we could play the Game Gear all day. And later, because we went there several times, later it was like, we could play the Nintendo 64 with her daughters all day? Like, yeah.
Wait, did you have a Nintendo 64?
No, but the person who owned the shop had daughters who owned a 64. And we're like, we get to play Mario Kart 64 all day before we even owned a copy. He's like, yeah, we can behave. We'll just play that for who knows how long.
Yeah, I remember when we got our systems and stuff. The first one we got was the Super NES.
I want to say we played that for like 12 hours straight. Like,
And then, yeah.
I just remember our vision got blurry to the point where I remember, like, because you know how the Nintendo 64 with the Mario Kart, how it was not 3D models that you're playing as, but still pictures?
Oh, yeah. God, it was kind of like...
It's kind of like the Mortal Kombat kind of feel.
Yeah.
But we played that so much in one sitting that our eyesight kind of went bad. Like, oh man, they look so 3D now. This probably isn't a good thing, but I'm gonna keep playing.
Did you ever have it like over at where you were, or do you ever remember that like you were able to go over to like Blockbuster and actually rent a console?
Yes.
We did that a number of times
we would
until
do that for birthdays. Like, yes, let's get the next gen console and a few games and just have fun.
we were able to do that like every so often, every week, week
God, creeper!
or so. We were able to do that.
Oh, you're here. I hear creeper. Where is that from?
I see him. I'll take him out.
I got him. I got it. Continue your story of reminiscence.
Anyway, we would like rent that like almost every week. It would seem like, and this is going from my timeline of my past. So time back then wasn't really really relevant, or I couldn't really tell the well.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Try to put that into a sentence, good sir.
Time was more longer, and the months and longer.
I still don't get you, and you're breaking
The
up.
time seemed like it was.
Hello?
Whoop! I lost connection.